Hi children, welcome back. Today we are going to discuss one different topic. Just can you see the picture, just image or video? What did you observe? What did you understand? While you seeing this video, what did you get? Can you guess what I'm going to teach today topic? Right? So here in this video, you can see some hilly area, and when you see here some animals, okay, these animals are eating something, right? What they eating, why the hilly area. So today's special topic related to the hill area of the animals, right? So that is the topic is, you can see what is the topic. This is the pastoralist in modern world. Modern means latest. So what is pastoralist? Okay. So now in detail today's topic we are going to discuss point to point. What is the importance and why the world, especially we are not discussing only specific one country, we are discussing about entire the world, right? This is the beginning topic. The name is Bugals, right? Easy to pronounce, Bugals, right? Vast natural pastures on the high mountains. So did you understand why I kept the first video? So this is the topic is related to Bugals. About 1200 feet. How can you take the feet? It is from the sea level. It is from the sea level. So 12,000 feet means imagine more than height of Everest. Everest is 8,848. So just more than that one. Under a snow in the winter, it is totally cover the winter. When you go from the sea level to up, totally snow will be there. So come to life after April, in the month of April, what kind of a climate is there in the hilly area? In this time, the entire mountain side is covered a variety of grasses, roots and herbs. Okay. In these mountains, when you see our first video, you might understand how the area location is covered with the beautifully shrubs. And monsoon, in that when you come to the monsoon time, thick with vegetation, okay? The total area will covered with grass. When you see here in this picture, the fully covered with grass, mountains and everything. This area is Garhwal Hills in Uttarakhand, okay? So this is a famous, right? The bottom of the Himalayas, okay? This beautiful location is available. Whenever you go to the Uttarakhand, Himachal Pradesh, Jammu Kashmir, you can see these kind of a beautiful locations, right? Once we'll go inside. So the topic starts nomadic pastoralist, okay? Nomadic means, earlier people, right? These people are not civilized, right? That is a nomadic. So nomads not live in one place. These people migrate, shifting one place to another place, nomadics. Move from one area to another, earn their living. Many parts of India, nomadic pastoralists, the move, okay? We are now discussing only one area. These people move one area to one more another area. Why people are moving to one place? Because to find the grass for their animals. So with the herds of the goats, sheep, camels, cattle. Not only one specific animals, they can take the goats, sheep, camels, cattle, okay? It's a animal rearing. This is the point of the nomadic. The next we can see some of the questions I'm going to ask you. So have you ever wondered where they are coming from? First point. Second one, where they are headed. Third question, do you know how they live and earn? And the fourth question, what their past has been. Okay. So these are all highlighted. Now we want to find these answers today's topic. Okay. So now let's go to enter into pastoralist in depth. Can we find these pastoralist information in the books or any library or any videos, okay, in internet? How can we get this information, right? We'll little bit find the information in some of the links. So first one, I'm asking some links here. Enter the pages history textbook. Shall we find this information in the history textbooks? Point one. Second one, Can we read the economy? Third one, classes of history of economics. You can find this information in the economics is possible. And the next one about the agriculture industry artisans. Okay, when you find agriculture or industry or artisans, sir, this all information is available in the books, but rarely about the pastoralist. We don't get information about the pastoralist. That's why, as if their lives do not matter, because these people information is not covered. That's why, as if figure from the past, when we go to the past, no place in modern society, right? So in our modern society, pastoralist information is not available that much of, but in our textbook is given little bit how the pastoralist life is started, how they are grown. Okay, that is called pastoralism. Pastoralism, it's not called a pastoralist, it is called a pastoralism, like a socialism, nationalism. Now pastoralism important in society like India and Africa. Now we are to take it all information from India and as well as Africa. So now you will get some idea. So our investigation is going to India and Africa. The next one, colonialism impact. So again we go to the India colonialism, Africa colonialism. So you can understand colonialism, how it started. Britain and Britain. India was under the rule of Britain. At the same time in the Africa, most of the African countries are under the control of European, means especially England. The same way, how cope with the pressures of modern society? So now we are going to focus on India and then Africa. So first we'll start with India. So that is called, now go to shift to pastoral nomads. Pastoral nomads and their movements, right? So when we find these pastorals, we have to go to the mountains. Why? These people, in the earlier we discussed about these people migrating one place to another place. So how, where the grass will get? Can we get the grass in cities? No. Can we get the grass in towns? No. Can we get the grass in the village? Sometimes. But most of the grass we'll find in the forestry area or hilly area. Okay. But here we have a hilly area covered is a mountain area. So now our goal, our target to reaching to mountains. Which mountains? Where? So that is called, these are the famous pastoralists are Gujar Bakarwals. It is called Gujar Bakarwals. These people famous in this area of Jammu and Kashmir. Okay, where we can find Gujar Bakarwals? Jammu and Kashmir. Great herders. These are the famous great herders are goat and sheep. Goat and sheep. Many migrated to this region to the 19th century, especially when you discuss about the 19th century. And the search of pasture their animals. These people will go to Jammu and Kashmir hilly areas and they will find the beautiful and excellent and nutritious grass in this area. And they gradually over the decades, okay, it is started from the 19th century. So now gradually decades established themselves in the area. They finally established in the hilly area of Jammu and Kashmir. And they moved annually in those areas only. Which of the areas? Between summer and winter. Summer and winter. Jammu and Kashmir is the one specific reason. Totally 365 days we can get the grass. Why Jammu Kashmir is famous for? We know famous. The hilly area covered with Himalayas. These Himalayas flowing the rivers, and the rivers, when the river will flow continuously in summer season also, these regions or area is going to get beautiful, plenty of the availability of grass. So that is a plus point. So now in winter, when you come to the winter, so when the high mountains were covered with snow, right? The grass is totally covered with snow. Point one. Lived the herds in the lower hills of the Shivalik range, right? In our topic, first lesson of topic, we discussed about the where is the Himalaya, Shivaliks, okay, outer range, inner range mountains. The same, okay, bottom layer of the Himalayas is the Shivaliks, bottom, that's the foothills of the Shivaliks, we will get the beautiful, excellent grass. The dry forest here provided pasture of the herds, okay, animal can easily get the pasture. So end of the April, okay, so when the movement is going from the April, began their north march. Marching means moving, going towards marching their summer grazing grounds, right? See how the month wise is going to changes. So that is the measure. How these pastors getting this? Several households came together this journey, right? Households. Not only one person come for the animals, right? Total family also come back behind the animals, forming what is known as, it is called kafila. What is called? Kafila. Total entire family maintain to rearing of the animals, that is called kafila. It is a places Pir Panjal passes. Where can we see this kind of a Khalifa people? We can see here Pir Panjal. So that's why enter the valley of Kashmir. Now we are entering into valley of Kashmir, right? So with the onsets of summer, when you come to the summer, the snow melted, the mountain side were lush green, right? The hilly areas, mountains fully covered with a lush green, beautiful green. Actually, we see on the screen only, computer screen only. Otherwise, we can see only in the movies, okay? When the songs are going, that time only we can see. But when you go to the valley of Kashmir, we can see the natural, greeny, beautiful to touch. The grass also covered with the snow. That is a beautiful. And here, the same way, so variety of grasses. We can see not only one grass, one type of a grass. We can see the number of different types of grass. That grass is specified with the sprouted, provided rich nutritious. What is called? Rich nutritious and foraged for the animal herds. Animals will become very strong and healthy. That is a specialty of that's one. So next one, already we discussed about the Bakarwals, right? So end of the September. So I am explaining the month wise what are the changes are coming. This is the information about our topic. So right, animal Bakarwals were the month of again the move. It's a time to downward journey. Up to now they climbed the height of this one. Now they started to down. How the months are going and their rotation also started. Okay, that's why the people are moving to one place to another place. So back to their winter base again where they started. Winter, summer months like this one they started. When the high mountains were covered with snow, these are covered with snow, okay? Especially in the September month, it will get a small type of a dews. So the herds were grazed and the low hills. The area is fully covered with hills. So which of the points are highlighted, it will be useful for you to easy to remember. Next, you can see here, we are going to discuss about the mountains. Up to now, we discussed about the month-wise, what type of a climate vegetations will be available. Now, we are discussing about how the mountain specifications. The first one, the Gedi shepherds, okay? It is called Gedi shepherds. These are in Himachal Pradesh. So, Jammu Kashmir after Himachal Pradesh. So, what kind of people, what kind of grass is available in Himachal Pradesh? Who are the shepherds will be there here? Those called Gedi shepherds. I had a similar cycle of seasonal movements. This is also the similar like a Kashmir Valley. Okay, seasonal also like a winter, rainy season like. So these people are the same hills of low hills of Shivalik range. Shivalik of range, right? So like different hills are going. Grazing their flocks, scrub forest. Here is a specialty, scrub forest. Okay, it's like some bushes like type of a forest is available in the Himachal Pradesh. April, they moved north. The place is called Samar, Lahul and Spiti. Okay, these are the two beautiful places. It's similarly looking like a Jammu and Kashmir only, but the beautiful, excellent Gedi shepherds are movement is coming. So next, we'll see here where are these places. You can see this is you can see here India map. Little bit you can observe. All right, Himachal Pradesh. This is the orange color. You can see this is the map of, and here the Lahore and Spiti. This is the region. This place is beautiful of getting a excellent grass in Himachal Pradesh. So now we'll discuss what is the important of this grass. So now snow melted, high passes were clear, and the next they moved to the higher mountain to meadows, and the same September in the month began the return movement. Okay, this is the movement is going. That's why the village of Lahul and Spriti, beautiful, is getting. These all specifications are given here to getting these places grass. So which of the dots are given here? The beautiful grass is available in Himachal Pradesh. So this is called summer harvest. What is called? Summer harvest. And the next one, this is also can covered into winter crop. Winter crop. So how can you tell this is a winter crop? How it is possible? So this grass is the major source for them. That's called. It is not related to agriculture, but is related to cattle. Cattle is their primary resource. Primary resource. That's why winter crop is called with their flock. These the grazing, winter grazing ground on the Shivalik hills. So that's why in the month of April, the march with their goats and sheep and summer meadows like a Jammu and Kashmir. So next one, Garhwali. Okay, when you take the direction and Kumaon. So these are the two places you can see. Dry forest in the Bhabar in the hills winter, and these are the meadows of the Bugyals. Like a same thing, you can jail Jammu and Uttar Pradesh hills also, and here good pastures. 19 summer in the season wise. We discuss most probably in the right. The cyclical movement, when you see here, summer and winter pastures, many pastoral of communities. Okay, so these are especially in the Himalayas. The people have a good plenty of families. Okay, they live together, including Bhotias, Shapas, Kenyas. These are the types of people, group of people. Okay, so like right, all them had adjusted to seasonal changes. These all people are depending on the changes of the climatical changes and to live together. Effective use of pasture different places. So next, you can come. Okay, what is the importance of these kind of people? Up to now, we discussed about how these people started, what is the importance of where they go, how they go, which season they will go, and everything we discussed. Now we are discussing about what is important about this. So first one, pasture was exhausted. Exhausted means coming a lot of outside. Unusable in one place. It is not possible to get all the things in a one place. Moved their herds, flocks and new areas. These people never be sit in a one place to get it. They will move to other different places. Continuous movements also allowed. Today one place, tomorrow new place, third day one place, right? These people should not grow the grass. Where grass is available, the people will move to availability of the grass. This is the specialty of the important of northern side of herds. Next one, the pasture is recovered and prevented their overuse. Okay, they don't use a lot of. When you see this picture, you can understand Gujjar Mandap. It's called Gujjar Mandap. You can understand what is Mandap, right? So you can see here, when you attend a marriage, nowadays the marriage mandaps are different style. So these are hut, looking like a huts, right? When you go in the northern areas, North India, you can get it this kind of a huts like a, this is called mandap house, right? Right. Now what is the importance of this mandap? Shall we discuss now? In central Garhwal. These are Gujjar cattle, okay? Right. So herded living and the mandap are named Ringal, this area, and hill bamboo. These mandaps are constructed with bamboos. Bamboo house is beautiful. And grass from the Bugyal. Okay, bamboo and grass both are covered. When you see here, inside the bamboo sticks and above the sticks, grass is there. Which grass? The Bugyal. From the Bugyal, mandap was also workplace, and Gujjar used to make ghee. Okay, they will make the beautiful ghee because animals will give a lot of. Coming topics we will discuss about what is the important. Okay, but now we will discuss about how these people are growing the animals and how they are getting profits, revenue. This is called sale. Recent years began to transport. These are people are transporting to different places. The milk directly, buses and trucks. Okay. Now they are coming from the milk of animals, maybe buffalo, cows, sheep, goats. So camel milk. So sometimes these also the famous. And mandaps are about 10,000 to 11,000 feet. Imagine. So that much of height they are conducted. Okay. So now when you go to the trekking, okay, especially Himachal Pradesh and Uttarakhand, Uttaranchal, these places, you will get beautiful trekking to find. You have to stay in this kind of houses only, right? So you cannot climb this much of height, right? Now you can see these pictures, you can understand what is the specialty of this one. All are sleeping, okay, right? So what is, these are gaddies waiting for a sharing of Bigan, Hul Valley near Palampur, Himachal Pradesh, right? You can see here, these are waiting for Ul Valley, right? So now, next you can see what is the importance of Gaddies, sheep being recently in the month of September. Gaddi shepherds come down, they will come, they went up and coming down. These are high meadows, that's called dhars. What is called? Dhars. The way down, halt for a while. When they will coming top to bottom, they will take stop somewhere. That's called halt. Like when you travel long area, when your vehicle is going to stop, it's called halt. These people also stopping the animals and taking some rest. So that's the sheep sheared, and the sheep are going to take a bath. They will take the beautiful excellent water facility available. Sheep are going to take, animals going to take the bath. Okay, and wool is cut. They will cut the wool. So this is the one more resource of income source of the people. The next one you can see here, Gujars of Kangra, right? So this is information is taken from the G.C. Barnes Gujars of Kangra. It's a book. Okay, the total information is got. Today what we are discussing, now I am explaining the topic. This information, lot of information is taken from his book. Is called, written by in the 1850s only. G.C. Barnes gave the following description. Full information is given, you can understand. Okay, so now I think you might understand what I explained about this pastoralist. Okay, the next video you will get more information. Thank you for your patience. Have a nice day.